Hello, my name is Liza and I'm your Seriously Silly Stamper. Today I wanted to show you quickly how I use my Buffalo Check clear amount stamp and my Stamparatus to make multiple of the same card. Usually when I use the Buffalo stamp, I'll just put it on a piece of paper and then trim it, and then that will be my panel and I'll add it to a card. But for this card, I actually wanted it to be stamped right on the card front. But because I wanted to do several, and I wanted them to all look alike, I came up with a little system that will make it easier for me to make duplicate several of them at the same time. If you're going to do this on a different day, you just need to start over, but you can definitely use this to do 1 or 2 or 6 at the same time. So the first thing I wanted to let you know is this is the clear amount stamp, not to be confused with our new cling stamps. So the clear amount stamps don't always stick 100% very well, so I don't put my sticker on it. But what I do is I have a piece of cling film and I have it on one side of my plate, and I put a little punch on it so that I know which side it has. So I'm going to just turn this over, and I'm going to, and then the next thing I'm going to let you know what you should probably do is just rest your plate on your stamp pad. Okay, so now you're going to be able to put your stamp in the center of your plate. Now bear with me, because you'll say, but how do you know where it's going to stamp? Because don't you put your card in the corner? Well, you can put your card in the corner for most stamps, but when it's a full card front, that's not going to work. You're always going to miss the 2 edges. So my workaround that is, I just take a piece of scrap paper and I cut it so that it fits inside of my Stamparatus, and then I put my magnet down. Then I take my ink. The first one I'm going to use Petal Pink. Now I'm going to stamp. Remember, we're just making a template so we know where we're going to be placing our card. So we're going to just lay it down, press to get a good image. Then you're going to leave your stamp on the whatever that's called, the plate. And then I usually take a little bit of repositional adhesive, and I'll just put it right smack in the middle of the piece of paper. Now, if you don't have repositionable, you can use the regular tape runner and just put your fingers on it a couple times to make it less tacky. Now you can take your card front and you can just lay it right where you think you want to have your, so that it's straight. And then you press it down. And then you can ink up your stamp again. And then press. Lift up your stamp. Now you don't have like the perfect image, but the beauty of the Stamparatus is just re-ink up your stamp and keep inking up your card front until you have the desired pattern. Now, if you're going to put something on the front of your card, like I kind of did like this one, it doesn't have to be perfect if you know where you're going to place your image. Okay, so I am going to definitely be putting something on the front of my card. So I'm going to call this one done. I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to change my color. I also want to do one now in balmy blue. So first I'm going to put my ink away. And then I'm going to clean off my stamp. Because we don't want any of the pink to be with the blue, because I don't know, that kind of look like mud. Okay, and then once you have that, then I kind of take a paper towel and just dry it a little bit. Okay, now I have another card front, and once again, I'm going to put it so that it's straight, because I can see my image on my scrap piece of paper. And I'm going to open this one up. I'm going to ink it up. And once again, put some pressure down on it. See, I have a couple of missed spots here, so I'm just going to ink it up some more. The reason I use the repositionable adhesive is because obviously there's no place to put your magnet. So this is sort of my little trick to being able to do these a bunch at a time. And like I said, there's going to be something in the middle of this card, so I'm not too concerned. But sometimes you just need to put your weight behind it, so I'm going to take the liberty of standing up and pressing really hard. There, looking good. One more time. Now that I got the center done, so that it all looks the same. And really the amount of times or the amount of ink you put on your card is really personal preference. And there you go. I now have two card fronts, different colors, but they're ready to be decorated and made into pretty cards. I know this looks a little bit orange, but it really is petal pink. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed my little tip, and I hope that you find it useful. And until next time, take care.